Hello everyone. In today's video, we are going to look at the well-known ant species to beginner and experienced ant keeper alike. The Carebara diversa, also known as Maraunder ants. I will share my knowledge based only on my own experience in keeping this species of ant. From catching queen ants during nuptial flight season, founding stage setups and more. I hope after watching this video, you will have learned something, at least. Why Carebara diversa is famous in the hobby. Simply because Carebara diversa are well known for some of the most extreme polymorphism in the ant world. With tiny minors, large majors and massive super major worker ants. The queen ant is one of the largest known to the hobby here in the Philippines. Based on my observation, a mature colony in the wild starts to produce reproductive elates 3 months prior to the annual nuptial flight season of Carebara diversa here at my location. It is during the hottest 3 months in the Philippines, March to May. How can I say that? Please remember that all the information I am sharing here is based only on my own experience and observations. This is what I have witnessed and personally documented in the past. As we can see in this clip, I managed to capture in this video a wild colony of Carebara diversa, migrating some pupae of female reproductive elates to a new location. It's April, one of the hottest 3 months in the Philippines, and are locally known as summer, although meteorologists refer to this period as the dry season. Nuptial flight is an important phase in the reproduction of most ant species, Carebara diversa included. Nuptial flight activity takes place during the first or the second month of the rainy season, which is June and July. Here in the clip taken in June, after the first heavy rain, nuptial flight takes place close to my house. They also preferred a specific time, around 5 in the morning. I saw an article before about the ration of male and female reproductive elates a mature colony produces. It says there that the ratio is 1:1. 1 male to 1 female. I am not sure if that information is relevant also for Carebara diversa. Time to catch some queens. They're fragile, so be gentle. Be careful not to get bitten when collecting queen ants. They have massive mandibles. A bite from this queen might rip open the skin of your finger. In the early days of my ant keeping journey, I always house Carebara diversa queen ant on test tube setups during founding stage. Plain test tubes are test tubes with substrate, and the mortality rate is around 90%. So I tried a delicup with coir cocoa fiber setup. The success rate of founding queens increases significantly. Just don't forget to moisten the substrate. I'm not saying that this is the best method, but this works for me. So, if you haven't tried it yet, might want to give it a shot. Also remember the Carebara diversa queens are fully claustral. The queen ant who seals herself up entirely in a chamber during the initial stages of colony founding. She fasts and lives off energy stored in her wing muscles until her first workers arrive. When the queen successfully hatch her first batch of workers, also known as nanitics, feeding them will become very challenging. Worker ants will try to run outside the delicup, as shown in the video. Tubes and tubs is a famous setup in the hobby, putting test tube in a tub. The tub acts as an outworld arena for feeding and such. So, I improvise. I call it cups and tubs. Simply put the delicup in a tub and feeding them will not be a problem. I feed my Carebara diversa colonies roaches as the main source of protein. They love Blaptica nymphs. This helps the development of broods. Soon they will have major workers. It is very fun to watch how they make a swarm every feeding time. I also feed them small amounts of sweet honey, to give the adult worker ants some extra energy. Like other ant colonies, they need water, so don't forget to provide water feeders. You can keep them in this setup for quite some time, until they tell you when they need to move to a bigger nesting area. As we can see on this clip, they emptied the substrate on the delicup. This is a clear indication that the delicup reaches the max population capacity. So this is the best time to move them to a bigger and proper ant farm. You can add additional delicup, but I would rather move them to a small proper ant farm. Usually, the colony will have major ant workers on the 3rd month, and super major workers around the 6th month, after the first batch of workers are hatched or the so-called nanitics. I love Carebara diversa, and I will continue to raise colonies from a single queen. so I can continue to share them to every local ant enthusiast, hobbyist and friends. The annual nuptial flight here at my location is just around the corner. What do you think of Carebara diversa? Do you have experience keeping them as well? Let me know your thoughts on the comments section. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more videos like this. Hit that notification bell icon so you won't miss future updates. See you next time.